A secret phone call between two powerful figures sparks a border war, topples a government, and exposes a family's grip on power slipping away forever. Hold on tight, this isn't fiction, it's Thailand's explosive political meltdown unfolding right now. If that hooked you, smash subscribe to Aussie Political Updates and ring the bell for instant alerts on global shocks like this. In the heart of Southeast Asia, where ancient temples meet modern power struggles, a young leader named Paetongtarn Shinawatra stepped into the spotlight as Thailand's youngest prime minister at just 39 years old. Daughter of the controversial billionaire Thaksin Shinawatra, she carried the weight of a dynasty that had dominated Thai politics for decades, promising economic revival and stability after years of turmoil. But beneath the surface, old alliances and rivalry simmered. Enter June 15th, a seemingly ordinary day that would unravel everything. Paetongtarn picked up the phone to call Hun Sen, Cambodia's iron-fisted former leader and current Senate president, a man with a history intertwined with her family's fortunes. What started as a diplomatic chat to ease rising border tensions quickly turned personal. She addressed him warmly as uncle, a term loaded with familiarity in a region where respect and hierarchy rule. Then came the bombshell. She criticized a top Thai army general, labeling him an opponent in the escalating dispute over disputed territories. Little did she know, this conversation was being recorded, and Hun Sen, once a friend of her father but now a bitter adversary, would leak it to the world. The audio spread like wildfire online, igniting outrage across Thailand. Protesters flooded Bangkok streets, branding her a traitor for seemingly siding with a foreign power. But here's the twist that no one saw coming. The leak came just weeks before a deadly 5-day border clash erupted, killing dozens of soldiers and civilians on both sides and displacing over 260,000 people. Was the call a genuine attempt to prevent war, as Paetongtarn claimed, using her charm as a negotiating tool to save lives? Or did it compromise national security by revealing internal divisions to a rival nation? As the scandal brewed, Thailand's political elite watched closely. Paetongtarn's Pheu Thai party, built on her father's populist legacy, faced immediate cracks. Her predecessor, Sretha Thaksin, had already been ousted the year before for an ethics violation involving a cabinet appointment, setting a precarious stage. Now, with senators filing complaints, the Constitutional Court stepped in, suspending her on July 1st and plunging the government into limbo. Deputy Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayachai took the reins as caretaker, but the coalition frayed. The Boomjithai party, a key ally, bolted amid the controversy, leaving Pheu Thai clinging to a razor-thin majority in parliament. Analysts whispered about deeper motives. Was this another move by the conservative royalist establishment, the army, courts, and monarchy loyalists, to dismantle the Shinawatra influence once and for all? Thaksin, exiled for years after his 2006 coup ouster, had returned triumphantly, pulling strings from behind the scenes. His sister Yingluck and brother-in-law Somchai had both been forced out prematurely, painting a pattern of judicial interventions overriding electoral wins. Paetongtarn defended herself fiercely in court, insisting her intentions were pure, aimed at de-escalating a crisis that could have spiraled into full-scale war. She apologized for the uproar but stood firm. As a Thai who loves her nation, religion, and monarchy, she acted only to protect lives, military and civilian alike. Yet the judges, in a tense 6-3 vote, ruled against her, declaring the call a breach of ethics that prioritized personal ties over national interests and damaged Thailand's reputation. B8FA2C. The familiar tone and critical remarks were seen as lacking integrity, even if not outright dishonest. And just when you thought the drama peaked, Hun Sen threatened more leaks about Thaksin, hinting at buried secrets that could shatter the family legacy further. As the verdict echoed through the halls of power, Paetongtarn accepted it gracefully but vowed her innocence, calling for unity to restore stability and prevent such abrupt changes in the future. 080B41. But with the ruling coalition in tatters, who would fill the void? Stay tuned to Aussie Political Updates for the latest twists in global politics. Now, as the dust settles from this courtroom bombshell, Thailand teeters on the edge of uncertainty. Who will emerge as the next Prime Minister? Chaikhasim Nidasiri, Pheu Thai's aging third nominee at 77, waits in the wings, but securing coalition support seems daunting amid the fallout. Public faith in the Shinawatra brand has eroded, with unfulfilled economic promises post-COVID pushing supporters toward rival parties like the pro-reform group sidelined in past deals. D19441 experts predict an early election, possibly by April next year, but Thaksin's comeback dreams appear dimmer than ever. 1FB060. This isn't just a personal downfall, It's a seismic shift in a nation polarized between populous masses and elite guardians of tradition. Flash back to the call's aftermath. As borders flared into violence, the leaked audio fueled accusations that Paetongtarn's words emboldened Cambodia, offering to take care of Hun Sen's requests in a way that critics saw as surrendering sovereignty. 3 FB 840 surprise revelations emerged in court, evidence of Hun Sen's grudge against Thaksin, using the leak as leverage in their long-standing feud. Paetongtarn's government, already grappling with sluggish growth and public discontent, now faces dissolution if parliament can't rally. The caretaker cabinet holds steady for now, but whispers of military intervention linger, echoing the coups that toppled her relatives. In a country where courts have repeatedly undone democratic mandates, this ruling underscores the fragile balance of power. Supporters rally behind Paetongtarn, viewing her as a victim of establishment sabotage, while opponents celebrate it as justice against corruption and cronyism. Broader implications ripple across the region. Cambodia watches warily, border talk stalled, and ASEAN neighbors brace for instability in a key economic hub. As Paetongtarn steps back, reflecting on a tenure cut short, she leaves a legacy of bold intent clashing with harsh reality. But hold your breath, the Shinawatra saga might not be over yet. Could Thaksin orchestrate a phoenix-like rise for his party? Or will this mark the end of an era? With elections looming and alliances shifting, Thailand's political theatre promises more acts of intrigue. Thanks for watching Aussie Political Updates, your go-to for unfiltered takes on world politics. Subscribe now if you haven't, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Was the court's decision fair, or just another power play? See you in the next update.